with the boys talking about The Good Shepherd. An excellent film. If we only read fast, hopefully, the cast, we will get an idea. Matt Damon, Angelina Jolie, Alec Baldwin, Robert De Niro, who's also directing, Eddie Redmayne, Michael Gambon, uh, and quite a few others. A film about the CIA, a film about the love of country, deep state. It would be in Trump land today. That is when it suits them. When they like it, they use intelligence data from there. When they speak about Putin supporting their idiot cult leader, then it's the deep state. They don't believe the CIA. It's also the old conflict between mind and heart, passion and rationality, because the protagonist, played brilliantly by Matt Damon, has to choose. It's very difficult. He has eventually to choose between country and family, between his son and his duty towards the CIA when provoked by the Russians. There's also this interesting labyrinthic connection between America and Russia, romanticized to a point. Indeed, I was thinking the film is nearly perfect. It would be one of the classics of many decades past. If it weren't for some minor glitches, well, at least in my view, such as, for instance, Eddie Redmayne's the son's relationship um, with a girl from, I think it was, Nigeria, and the way that is mishandled, I would say. Yes, blunders happen, but for professionals to speak near a sauna or whatever, a bath where somebody can hear you, I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. But then throwing someone from the plane when they did it, coming back. So it's wonderful of him. Is so, as I said, nearly perfect. Which is, I mean, what more can you expect? Nothing is perfect, except for, who knows? Let's mention Parasite, uh, winner of the last Oscar for best film, Palme d'Or, and so much more. Uh, and it is excellent in the way it handles so many issues. The beginnings of the CIA, the intelligence service which was there in the war, the Michael Gambon character, the flight of the three British agents to Russia, the solitude of the agent, the way he has to be suspicious of everything and everyone. That's a leitmotif which comes back in the film. Indeed, the son is talking to his father at one point, who's asking him to believe that the woman he loves, the son, that is, the son loves, is not who he thinks she is. And then again, there I had, on a side note, qualms. Is she or isn't she? She's out of the game, but I don't know. So he says, "Well, you always told me never to trust anyone." And then you have the hero, which can be seen as an anti-hero. Those anti-war peaceniks would condemn him absolutely. This is a representative of the evil empire, and so on. Those who intervene, and I was saying, maybe I lost the thread, that indeed in Congo, they killed the man who won the elections. They had someone they thought would be with the Russians, and that was always a danger. The Soviets, as they were at that time, they still are in mindset, obviously. Not all. They have Navalny crowd, and that's as brighter than America. the Americans who vote for Trump anyway. And so whenever there was somebody suspected of support for the communists, that was anathema, evidently. So, in short, which is nearly impossible because this is again and again a wonderful film. You have here a complex fresco with human emotions. Angelina Jolie is taken down by this hero or anti-hero, as I said, because emotionally he seems to have no life. But then again, he needs to be cold. He's dedicated to his work. He's from 7 in the morning to 10 at night or longer. Get colds all the time. There's a Cuba intervention, a fiasco. He is blamed for that to some extent. And then there's something in there. I will not say this being a mystery and captivating film. You don't need to know who says what, but what point. So you have this patriotism, dedication, bravery, constant presence at work, passion, what have you, and that makes a hero, and it's self-sacrificing. And then on the other hand, you have this cold fish, this man with apparently no emotions. To end with, the Bertrand Russell would be more relevant. I was watching some interviews, they're on YouTube available. Discussions. And he was talking about war, the peace he supported in the First World War, which we know now even better than he did at his time. That was crazy, useless, stupid. He even makes an argument that without the First World War, you would probably not have the second. The second, which he was for, because you had to eliminate Hitler. Okay, let's end this.